Hello everyone, welcome to the third tutorial in this complete series to React.js video playlist. In this tutorial, we are going to see what are the other ways to create the React app which we have created using npx create React app command in the last tutorial. So you have seen in the last tutorial, like we have just used the command npx create React app and we hit the browser localhost 3000 and you found the application up and running. What happens at the back end? What is there in that particular command that you executed in your terminal that I've created a React app and your browser was up and running? So all these informations are available in Webpack and Babel way of creations. So I have classified the React app creation into two. One is through npx create React app command, another way is through Webpack and Babel. The reason is each and every way of creating a React app has its own importance, which we are going to see in our next slide. Using npx command, we have created a React app, but say for example, it is a case where you want some var to be present at some place and it should be written in React code, and say for example, you need to write your business logic separate in such a way like manipulation with respect to calculations, operations, or certain round of web services that needs to be called. What happens is that npx command, whichever executed, would provide you all the UI components? No. The reason is while using the npx command, you have not generated any file which tells that my application is going to be a var and it is going to be at one place where it will be called by my servers. So over there, when we use the npx command, you remember we have entered another command npm start where your node engine is acts as a server. You would have also seen the command it's going to act as a dev server, right? So all this, what happened is your node acts as a middle layer, acts as a server in which your React app is running and it is seen in the UI. So on a non-enterprise application, you can use this particular command and you can go ahead and take a look at my other series of upcoming tutorials and work on the same. Whereas when you're going for the different way, that is through Webpack way for creating a var, and then you want to reuse it by the business logic or by the enterprise application or by the services, you have to go through the Webpack way of creation. So these are the differences. So using Webpack, these are all the advantages. You can create your own bundle and keep your var separate, and your business logic can be in some Jazz, or if you are writing a Java code, or if you Python or whatever it is, then you can call this var and it would give you a proper UI like in your front end. So these are all the advantages of the Webpack. So when you are creating a Webpack application, React applications, so what are all the main things that should be present is Webpack config.js. It's like a main class in Java. This tells what are all the JavaScripts that it should enter as the first point of contact, and then what are all the HTML files it needs to be loaded and what to be loaded. And this what to be loaded would be a JSX file. JSX is the format in which React files would be mentioned, and this would how JSX loads is like an index like an HTML in which it embeds. It would be embedded as a JSX and it would get displayed. So these are all the contents and these are all the things that would be covered in the upcoming tutorial. I'm explaining you this since I want you guys, whoever referring this tutorial, wants to know when to use npx command to create the React app applications and when to use Webpack version of creating a React app applications. And hence the reason I have started this tutorial before getting into my next topic. So in this slide you can take a look. So when you click on the browser, you have seen the beautiful React that is surrounded in the last tutorial, right? It was just buffering. So how it buffered is, it was just a static HTML page. In the static HTML page, the React DOM, which was present in our Main.js, like it's a JSX, like which was rendering that dynamic manipulation of some circle over there. So in our next tutorial, I'll explain you more in detail like how this comes in front end with the Hello World program. And as of now, just make sure that React DOM is the main component that is present inside the HTML, which brings you some contents in front end, and it would give you a beautiful look of a React applications. That's all from my end in this tutorial. If you have any questions or comments, you can just put it over here in this video and I'll take a look, and if there is any questions, I'll answer the same as much as I can. Thanks and have a nice day. We'll see you in next tutorial.